Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the HPL YouTube channel. We've got another game of the week here in week 4. We see this freshman quarterback on Wisconsin, the number 14 team in the land, so to speak, will be taking on the Kansas Jayhawks today in Madison. I am DeJuan McMurray. Alongside is Joshua Wright.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, what are we looking for in this game?
I mean, I think both of these teams are kind of on two different sides of the spectrum in their own ways. Last week, Kansas got throttled by 35, right? Can we confirm?
I believe so.
Whatever 49 minus 28 is.
Yeah, so throttled. Okay,
Close,
and
close
then
enough.
Wisconsin throttled Missouri. So, like, can Kansas bounce back, and can Wisconsin kind of keep that going? So they did lose. KU was in the booth for Wisconsin and NC State a few weeks ago, where NC State got the win. So see if these one-loss teams can put on a good show for us.
Yep, as we saw Wisconsin get a big road win against Missouri in a 49-3 blowout last week.
Yeah, that's one I really didn't expect there. So, I mean, Kansas is going to get this ball first just to kind of put to the test how this offense is going to be, and we'll see what they can do on the road.
All right, kicker puts toe to leather, and we are underway here in Madison. Kansas will start with the football first at their own 25-yard line. And we talk about severely underrated superstar wide receiver Robert Mayweather.
Yeah,
Will he have a big game today?
He got locked up by that LSU team, so see what Wisconsin can do on this. Oh my God!
And again, they do start with an RPO to Mayweather, and Mayweather has the outside, and he gets it passed into Wisconsin territory in just one play. Kansas already has it.
And that was really dangerous as well, because the user was ready for it. Usually, like, you want to attack that user, because usually they don't get it, and he got away with it there.
Do what they do here. Farron looking around. It was a wide receiver screen originally, and he's just going to have to throw it away. So now brings up a 2nd and 10 now from the 48.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these
2nd down and 8 for Tyler Farron and this Kansas offense. They only rushed 2. They dropped 9. Farron steps up, makes a man miss. Eats a defender, makes 2 men miss. Still got on his feet, and he gets it down inside the 30. What a move by Tyler Farron, this freshman quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, if you're KU, if you're Steelers, you cannot run a 2-man rush in that situation. They got a first down out of it and gained a lot more.
They call it RPO, but instead it's overthrown. And now it brings up another 2nd and 10 here, Kansas. I mean, this Wisconsin team, their defense, again, they were really efficient a week ago against Missouri. Was able to get all sorts of stops and turnovers. See if that plays a factor today. 2nd down and 10 for Farron. They do rush 4. Checks it down to Lopez, and he's going to get 3 yards right there. Jace Arnold with the tackle.
Yeah, I kind of was nothing going for that play. Just lucky to gain some yards out of it. And to me, I think if we gain at least 4 yards here, I think we're in 4th down territory. Just because you're on the road, 22nd ranked place in the country to kick a field goal.
And he is not going anywhere. Terrell Moma read that the entire way through. There's another little bubble screen. Now does KU go for this? They're on the 22, and looks like they're keeping their offense on the field. Field goal unit will stay on the sideline.
And I have to like this call. It's just really difficult to kick a field goal on the road, and you're not even lined up either.
Looks like they're stacking the box here. 4th and 7. Farron. They only rush 3. Farron Looking around, throws to his back, but he's kicked off by Curtis. And Curtis is going to bring it back to the 18-yard line. And that's the defense we were talking about. Wisconsin getting hot. Tackett Curtis with the interception. Picking off Farron. And that is where this freshman quarterback will start his first drive of this ball game. Kevin Thorne. Here he comes.
Now, can we get a confirmation? Was McCaffrey playing in that keeper?
Already starting off, and he gets to the outside, and he has a first down. Gain of 15.
Oh my gosh. Darren Quick. Yeah, he's Darren Quick, all right. Is that a custom name? That has to be a custom name. 99 short, medium, and deep route running.
I mean, yeah, he is a route runner. So now we got a first down and 10 for this Wisconsin offense. Kevin Thorne rushed for 15. See what they do here. Thorne against the four-man rush. Looks to his right, and he has a man wide open on the right side of the field. And it is Kearns with the catch, and he gets it down all the way to the 32-yard line of Kansas. Now they sub in McCaffrey now at running back. They're going to hand it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey makes a man miss. And he turbos inside the 15. Now Kansas is showing a blitz look here. It's an RPO, but they hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to spin his way, but he's just not going to go anywhere. Deshaun Warner was the first one in there, and then a bunch of Jayhawks just came swarming in there. So as we see now, we got a second down and 11 here.
There's like a screen going to get hit.
They set up the screen, but it does not get off in time. So now we got a third down and 11 coming up here. And this Kansas defense hold Wisconsin to 3. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, and if you're Kansas, so you can hold them with those two big chunk plays that they got on that Wisconsin guy. If you can hold them to 3, you got to give a bravo to your defense.
They rush forward. Thorne throws the zig to his tight end, but he is well short of the line, and it looks like Wisconsin is going to bring out their field goal unit to attempt a very short field goal. 28 yards from the right hash, 15-mile-an-hour wind to the left.
Should be pretty easy, man. That 15-mile-an-hour might catch him off guard.
And he puts it up, and it is through the uprights, and Wisconsin gets on the board first here at their home.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job.
Now the kick is away. Again, it's just going to sail into the back line of the end zone. Going to come out to the 25. Kansas looking to rebound. Tyler Farron moved it really well, but then just turned it over, in the red zone. So he just didn't have a good start. We'll see what they do here. Wisconsin looks like they're stacking the box. They're going to bring a man in motion. The fake jet action handoff to Stewart, and he's going to get 2 yards.
Yeah, my leg is numb, so this is really comfortable to be in a position like this. Oh, can't move.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
So now we got a second down and 8 from the 27-yard line here. They're going to bring a man in motion.
He's looking to throw.
Farron looking around, throws the inside zig to Mayweather, and he has the first down. And there we go. There's Robert Mayweather's second catch today. It's a gain of about 11 to the 38.
Yeah, and that's what KU did a lot to the USC defense. The players should probably go about 10 yards, then stop!
Oh, and that was a dangerous pass. Luckily, it was broken up. Terrell Moma Read it again. Tried to throw the check down, but no, he was all over that. Knocks it away. So now we got a 2nd down and 10 for Kansas.
But yeah, I was gonna say that Kansas kind of was okay with like letting their players go 7-8 yards, and then the yards after the catch.
Quarterback keeper Farron able to get a little bit over half of those yards. Now we get a 3rd down and 4 now, gain of 6.
Yeah, and I mean at this point,
and I see why KU didn't want to take his field goal earlier, because the target line, his field goal range is the 14-yard line. So I see what he did there. 3rd down and 6. They line up in a bunch set. Farron is going to be ripped down behind the line of scrimmage by Kurt Kennedy. And now Kansas is going to send out their punt team, and that is actually going to be the end of the first quarter here as Wisconsin holds a 3-0 lead as Wisconsin making a statement early, trying to maintain their lead. So now we got Greaves punting it away.
Yeah, you're not in a position to do a fake here either. So you're just going to your defense is held up so far.
Spriggs is the return man. Spriggs is going to try to stiff arm a man, but he's going to be brought down at the 19-yard line. And that is where Wisconsin will start their 2nd possession of this game. Looks like Kansas is showing blitz here. They're stacking the line a little bit. Got 6 along the line. They're going to call a jet action with McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to cut it up north, and he's going to get 7 of those yards. Now we get a 2nd down and 3 from the 26.
Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball back. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
2nd down short for Wisconsin here. McCaffrey still in the backfield. They're going to hand it to him, and he has enough for the 1st down to the 30-yard line. Thorne against the 4-man rush. Just got to check it down to McCaffrey, and he's just going to be met immediately. Gain of 1. Now you get a 2nd down and 9. Again,
he's going to be
Kansas
put in a spot to do some. Wisconsin has an opportunity to really blow this game open. So
blitz comes, but McCaffrey
got him like that.
Gets to the left side. McCaffrey stiff arms a man, and he gets out of bounds at the 46. That stiff arm was lethal by Greg McCaffrey, the big running back, the son of Christian McCaffrey. Going to hand this ball off. Gain of 7. Now you get a 2nd down and 3 here. They hand it off. They like to switch between running backs. There's their other back, Durham, and now they put McCaffrey back in the ball game now. Kansas stacking the line here. 2nd down 3. Thorne looking. Hit as he throws. Tried to go to their speedy wide receiver, Darren Quick, but the Kansas pass rush got home in time to prevent it. So now we got a 3rd down coming up here.
Yeah, opportunities. I think we're in 4th down territory for Wisconsin to try and keep this
direct
game
snap.
close.
McCaffrey, and he is met immediately. Tackled for a loss of 1. And looks like Wisconsin, don't know, will they be going for this? And looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field here on a 4th and 4.
I kind of agree with this call, too. Keep the game. You have the game script in your favor as well. If you can get this, get in the field goal range, and get the ball back at half, you have a lot of options.
4th and 4 here. They're going to motion McCaffrey. Blitz coming. Quick out. Quick. He has it.
Wow. That's good.
Nice play call right there. Set up for Darren Quick to catch that out route. Again, he's a good route runner, so he created a lot of separation on that. Try to get a quick completion. 1st and 10 for Wisconsin. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he's not going to gain anything out of that. Dante Spicer, one of the D tackles, was all over him right there. Now we get a second down and 10. Look, Kansas is still showing blitz here. Looks like they might bring it again here.
Defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking to pass.
Second down and 10. Then they do indeed bring the blitz. Thorne
Wide
going
room
to
to
take
run.
off with it,
Oh.
but he is going to get 6 yards.
And if he didn't get that stop, there was a lot of room to run to easily put him in field goal range.
Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one.
Yep, but instead we now have a 3rd and 4 now.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're
And if you're
willing to take
Kansas,
2
you're
points to
definitely
get the
trying.
first.
Your defense is expecting 2 stops on this on these next 2 plays.
Thorne's going to keep it on a 3rd and 4, and he has enough for the first down.
2-1.
2-minute warning here in Madison.
The offense can build on this lead before the break. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Looking for a physical.
They hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey has a huge hole into the secondary and down inside the red zone.
Really good pickup before the defense.
Yeah, and this is kind of perfect clock execution and management from Wisconsin. If you're Kansas, you got to hold them to 3 here. But if you're Wisconsin, get a touchdown, don't give Kansas the ball back, and then you get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter.
They are motioning a guy. It is Wilds. They're going to motion him back. It looks like a zone blitz here.
Now from inside.
They're going to send 4. Thorne looking, has the tight end wide open, but it's too high. He got pressure as he was throwing that ball,
And you just got to wonder if the pass
and it's going to fall incomplete. So Kansas is really good with pass rushing, so kind of doesn't surprise me that happened.
got away from it.
The inside handoff.
Second down 10, handoff McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get a yard. And now Kansas is going to use their first timeout of the half.
Here late in the first half.
Man, I like that call. Just to kind of, I mean, you don't have the game script in your favor at all, so you definitely need to hold them to 3 here, get the ball back. If you could score, that would be the best case scenario, but you got to get a stop.
They can really give you a shot of momentum.
3rd down and 9 from the 19-yard line.
Third down, he'll try to pick it
Thorne drops back. They send 4. They're going to throw the slant, but it's too far again.
incomplete.
Evan
And
Thorne
look
is
at
really
that.
off today. And again, Kansas holds Wisconsin to 3. This time it's going to be a 36-yard attempt from the left hash. It's a little bit longer.
Break on the ball, force the
And the clock stopped. So I think this is good.
36-yard field goal is up and good. And Wisconsin now is up 6-0. Kansas has done a really nice job not letting this freshman quarterback do whatever he wants to. Not letting him get loose.
Yeah, and if you're Kansas, this has to be a touchdown here. You cannot. Obviously, I mean, at least put points on the board. Don't do anything too crazy. Don't throw a pick 6. Don't throw a pick in general. Just try and. Your defense has shown that it can make stops, right? So try and get a touchdown if possible, but don't try and overdo it.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They just did
There's T. Tyler Farron back onto the field here.
Jesse, they had to punt it.
I think they got to be
They do rush 3. Farron's going to throw a quick slant to Mayweather, and he's going to cut up north for a gain of about 15, 16 yards.
Yeah, a good tempo call here.
Farron on a quarterback keeper, going to do it himself. Lost the football, but I think he was down. They're gonna. He was down. He was down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've
I might be coming back. Might be 2nd down and inches. Depends on where they mark it.
Looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And no, the call stands. First down at midfield for Kansas.
Video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
So now we have a minute remaining in the 2nd quarter here. Wisconsin now has 2 timeouts.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to
They do rush 3. Farron quick.
hands. It's Stewart.
First down, he got it.
First
That's
down,
big.
he does have it. He did stretch out, extend the first down, which was amazing. They rush 3 again. Farron all day
Gotta
to
do
throw.
something.
He's going to
do
take off with it.
something.
Farron tries to get it to the outside, just going to have to run it out of bounds. You know, Farron, he's a runner. I mean, he ran track in high school, so he is a track star.
Pause.
Second down coming up.
Now they come out in I believe a really nice offset is now they throw the slant.
Gotta run tempo. I wouldn't call a timeout here.
A little bit over 30 seconds remaining. Kansas still with 2 timeouts. They come out in, I believe, a quads look here. They're going to throw the bubble screen out, and he is tackled well behind the line. Do they go for this? It looks like they're going to have to. Yeah, because
the kicker.
The kicker is not a good. And from here, it would be a 52-yarder, which he is not capable of doing. About 20 yards from field goal range.
And that's just unfortunate. I mean, I understand it. USC's kicker's kind of under that same power as well. Has to be really close, but not a lot of time here.
Yep, as you see now, Farron line up in a quad set again. 4th and 6. Farron looking, has the corner route, has his man. Found a soft spot in the zone. They're going to have to go fast here. Farron hurrying back to the line.
Pressing up.
Farron throws the drag. Henry inside the 5-yard line and fighting down to the 3-yard line.
That's a good timeout. Now it gives you a lot of time to actually think about what you want to do.
I mean, you have 3 attempts. You have 3 attempts to score from the 3-yard line.
Do you run it though? I think you
can, but no. Because if they get it back to the line, it's going to take off 10 seconds, and yeah, so I don't think running it is the right option here. Maybe if there was like 25 seconds, yes, run it, but no, you want to keep it.
Don't want to throw a pick either. If it's not open, throw it away.
Looking, has a guy wide open on the right in the center of the end zone. He is wide open, and Kansas gets on the board. Right before intermission, Tyler Farron, first passing touchdown of this ball game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. And the kick is up, and it is true. Kansas has a 7-6 lead here in Madison with about 8 seconds remaining.
And that's a perfect drive for Kansas. Kind of was really slow in the first kind of half of this game, and then to get that, all you have to do now is just get a stop on defense, and your defense has shown that. Wisconsin has driven down the field twice, and they've only held them to 6 points.
With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Wants to throw, it's Thorne.
See what they do. Thorne looking, 5 seconds. He's not going to throw it up, surprisingly, so we'll see if they attempt a Hail Mary right here.
We've seen situations where you try and go for broke and you end up giving up a pick 6. So you get the ball back at half. So I definitely think we just try and take this to halftime.
Thorne against 3. Going to throw it up. He has a man open. It is caught. Does he get the lateral? No, he does not. And that is going to do it for the first half of football here in Madison. You see Zach Kearns breaks the record before halftime. 1,505 career receiving yards. Congratulations to that young man. As now, Kansas has a 7-6 lead here, and they will be kicking off to open up this third quarter of play. And Greaves kicks it off, and we are underway here in the third.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
We'll see what happens.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field.
Been a pretty defensive game, I should say.
Third quarter, we'll see what type of adjustments they made at And getting the ball first here, I think, is
See what
Thorn.
they do here. Thorn throws a slant. Dangerous, caught by Quick. Quick has a convoy in the Kansas territory at the 42-yard line. There he goes.
Attacking that user.
How about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Coming after it.
See what they do.
Gonna
Thorn
go
going deep,
down.
but he's hit.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game.
And now we get a second down.
Good defense, or listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Back to pass, it's Thorn.
Thorn
What's
throws the
coming?
Quick
Can
out
he
to
get it?
Quick.
Yes, he can.
He does get 2 feet down. Now it's 3rd down and 3.
That's great timing.
And see, now this gives you a lot of options on the
Against man coverage.
offensive end. I think we're in 4th down territory because I don't think we're not going to win the football game with how quickly Kansas moved down the field. We're not going to win football games kicking field goals.
Yep. So we'll see what they do here. They do send blitz. McCaffrey has a hole.
McCaffrey
Greg
got it
tackle,
more.
and he just muscles his way for a first down. Greg McCaffrey trying to be just like his dad, using father,
And you would
flipping through
think
tackles.
he's like a 90 overall, 85. He's not even over. I think he's what, 77 overall, 74.
Thorn's going to keep it. Thorn has a lot of space into the secondary,
goodness.
and he gets it down into the red zone.
He made a business decision to go down because if he did it for a second longer, that was probably a fumble coming the other way.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a ladder.
And Kansas stacking the box here. They're going to snap to McCaffrey. McCaffrey has the outside,
McCaffrey!
has a lot of running room into the secondary, and he gets it down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at
This run game for Wisconsin has been like really fluent so far. McCaffrey, you would think, I mean, he's not going to be in for this play right here, but you would think like McCaffrey would be a little bit limited, but not in this
They're
game.
going to hand it off. Durham slipping through, and he is in. Wisconsin scores a touchdown from 3 yards out. George Durham puts Wisconsin back in front.
Are we going for 2? I think we got to go for 2 here.
And now they'll empty the back.
Yeah, and I have to agree with this call. With how quickly unless I'm lagging, I like this call here. Keeper, got it.
Thorn has it. Took on a do-it-yourself kid, and he gets the 2.
Yeah, and I like that play call. Just something different that you haven't really seen. Both head coaches have done that so far. Both have done like QB draws themselves, and worked out for them.
All right, Bennett's going to take it, and he's going to get it to the 17-yard line.
He'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work.
We'll see what happens. 1st and 10 from the 17.
Back-to-back touchdown.
Farron against a 3-man rush. They drop 8. He's going to step up, take off with it. Farron slips a tackle, and he gets it to the 31.
Searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
So, yeah.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the
Farron looking, try to throw the
Run,
ball.
and he
It is
throws
picked
a
off by
pick.
Lee. Lee breaks
stays
a
up.
few
No way.
tackles.
No
and he's
way.
going to return
No
it
way.
inside the 30. Returns it all the way to the 27-yard line. And Wisconsin has a chance to make it a 2-score game. Deshaun Lee read it all day.
And he had room to run there. I mean, no, there was no QB spy, no nothing. He definitely could have got that.
McCaffrey's going to take it, and he's going to get it.
Oh, and I mean, the risk of injury for McCaffrey, this lead back, is increased. And if this Wisconsin team loses him, I think this offense kind of gets in a little trouble here.
He throws the
What?
corner route. It is
Got it.
caught
Perfect.
by Kearns, who set the record for halftime earlier today.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the
So now McCaffrey, the tailback, they're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He's going to get a yard. So now we're going to get a 2nd and goal here from the 5-yard line.
And on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
They're going to send him in motion. Fake jet action. Handoff. McCaffrey. He about a half a yard short.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this
3rd and goal now.
right now.
See what they do here. Quarterback sneak. Thorne does not get it. He is short, and they're going to go fast here. 4th and goal here.
This is risky.
From the half-yard line. Thorne, he does not get there! And Kansas holds the door.
I thought he was in, but that knee
What a
went
goal line
down.
stand from this Kansas defense.
But
Not
now-
letting Kevin Thorne get in the end zone.
Pressure on Kansas. You're basically at the half mark, right? You don't want to give up a safe. Look at that. There's less than an inch. If you're Wisconsin, you have to be sending a blitz. If you're Kansas, got to get this ball out quickly.
Barron does get a quick out to his tight end, Heredia Jr., rumbling down past the 20-yard line, pick up 21 yards. And now Kansas is well off the goal line, and now they are in control a little bit. And now we're under a minute play now in the 3rd quarter. 14-7 Wisconsin. You're going to see it's a little RPO, and he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Will McDonald, the star left end, made that tackle. And now we get a 2nd down and 10. Now they're going to line up in bunch quads here. Do they do? Intercepted! Picked off by Arnold! And it's going to be taken back for 6! Read like a book, said Jace Arnold. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they are up 14 here with about with little time remaining in the 3rd quarter. What a mistake from this Kansas offense. You shouldn't have thrown that football. You just knew it was going to be red. It just gets returned for 6 the other way.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
Yeah, the drive was going really smoothly, and then just kind of 2 picks
And it's
there
going to
from
bring it out
Kansas.
to the 18-yard line. That is where they will set up.
And if you're Kansas now, the confidence to throw these balls. Some of these balls have kind of just been inexcusable.
4-man rush. Farron looking. Throw,
Oh,
dangerous pass. Dangerous pass, but it is incomplete. Williams in coverage. With about 9 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. They do here. Farron looking. Scanning, looking the corner. It is thrown by the tight end, Heredia Jr. with 2 free feet inbounds. What a grab from this tight end. He is having a good day today. The end of the 3rd is upon Wisconsin. They're jumping. They are bumping, jumping around. Jump around. As they play that to open up the 4th quarter here. 6 minutes to play. 3-man rush. Farron steps up in that pocket, pulls it down. Looking around, throws it, crossbody,
Perfect.
caught by Mayweather.
There he goes.
Mayweather, a lot of running room, wide open space, and he rumbles down inside the 30. And they're going to go quick here because the clock is going to keep running down.
And they have Wisconsin in the defense that they probably don't necessarily prefer. So
Not Mayweather. Farron throws this dig route complete. Gonna have to go quick because remember, yeah, the clock does not stop when you go out of bounds too, unless it's like under 2 minutes to play, I believe, or 3 minutes. If it's under 3 minutes to play, then yes, the clock will stop if you go out of bounds.
And they forced Wisconsin to call a timeout there too.
Now you got 2nd down 6 here. They're gonna pinch the line. Farron looking, throws the drag, dangerous, but he does get 4 down into the red zone.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups.
3rd down 2. It's going to be a stretch play. He cuts it upfield, and he has it 1st and goal. Follows his blocks, and it pays off in the end. Now we're under 5 to play.
We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
See what they do here. Quick, RPO out. Mayweather, try to juke a man. Gonna get 3 instead. That is now his 100th receiving yard. So he now is 101 A. And basically they have this, and him and Kearns have the same stats. And they both wear 15, so what a coincidence. Gonna hand it off, and he has a wide open running lane into the end zone. Harry Stewart from 4 yards out. And this game is still on. Kansas is not out of this by any stretch. Do they go for 2 though?
I don't think we're in that position.
And
but,
they are. The head coach of Kansas not hesitating to pull the trigger. They're going to go for 2. See what they do. Farron has done it! And he has the 2, and now it is a 6-point game.
And they finish it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
21-15, kick is away. Wisconsin bringing it out. Their return man, Spriggs. Spriggs takes it to about the 21-yard line.
Hustled by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
And Wisconsin Kansas has shown their defense has been resilient all day long. You need a stop now. And if you're Wisconsin, to me, I'd be running this ball. Try and chew some clock. Try and get as much time
outside. McCaffrey, he has like no energy. He's too slow.
Slow. You just gotta take him out.
Are they going to sub out? And it looks like they're going to. They are going to sub out McCaffrey, so he is done for the day. He's just going to sit on the bench.
You gotta take him out here.
Yeah, so McCaffrey will be benched for the rest of the game. Just kind of get recuperated for the next game.
Yeah, and you also have conference games starting to come up. Yes, you lost to NC State, but in the grand scheme of things, your conference games are going to start mattering more. So definitely a good idea to get him out and see if he's available next week.
Thorne looking, has a few options, but he's all over that. It is caught by the running back, Durham, and he gets pulled out of bounds about a yard shy of the 1st down. And this is it. This is Kansas's chance to get a stop here. Remember, this clock does not stop under 3 minutes. Or it does not stop if they're still over 3. Actually, no, it's under 4. Kansas stacking that box now. 3rd down and 2. Do they play outside? They're going to hand it off. Durham has a huge hole. He gets it into the secondary, and he's going to be pulled down at the 42-yard line. Gain of 13. Wisconsin moves the sticks.
Yeah, I would have been shoe clock now.
They're turning on shoe clock, yep.
I would have been in that as soon as I got into this drive right here.
Oh, wait. This might be a touchdown if I think I know what's going to happen. Oh, my God. Thorne looking, throws. Oh, he didn't turn around. He did not turn around for the ball. He did not see it.
If Thorne didn't scramble, he
It
had
just hit it.
square
Yeah,
wide
that's what
open.
I saw. Darren Quick, he beat his man on the outside. He had outside leverage, and I don't know. I guess he just didn't see him.
That's the first person I would have been looking at. Your number one wide receiver, you can't miss that opportunity often.
We'll see what they do here, though. 2nd down 10. Little RPO out to the tight end. And tight end going to muscle his way, 3rd and 2. Remember, and now look, they're going to go back. Do that, okay. Interesting strategy.
And I don't think we can be in 4th down territory.
2:38. Will Kansas run commit? Let's find out. Will Kansas send everybody along the line?
Don't want to take too much time now playing around.
8 on the play clock. They're going to snap it. Durham, another huge hole, and he's just going to hit the deck. And now, if you're Kansas, you're going to have to start calling timeouts here.
They're going to let this go to the 2-minute warning, and then, yeah, you're going to have to get a stop now.
This is Kansas's one chance here. Try to get this Wisconsin offense off the field.
And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
They're going to start with an inside zone. Or a halfback dive, one of the two. He actually loses a yard. So Kansas already starting off strong here. 2nd down and 11. Oh yeah, they're stacking that box. They want to make sure that they don't allow any running lanes here.
Nowhere.
And again, Durham, he's only getting 4.
Gosh, wow. The ability for him to gain 4 out of that, to me, I would be more okay with just running this and letting him burn that final timeout than trying to get that 1st down here with the throw. Because if it's incomplete or you get a sack or something, then Kansas
saves
has
his
more
timeout.
opportunities.
But Kansas, look, they are stacking everybody. 6 men along the line. 3rd and 7.
No way! Decision
and
time!
He is short by about a yard.
Go for this.
And is he going to go for this? Hold on. 4th and 1.
I think we take our 3.
This is going to be a 51-yard field goal attempt from the middle of the field.
You set this up perfectly to be in this situation. Bank on your user ability.
To make it a 2-score game here. Snap and holder good, and that kick is true. And Wisconsin has a 2-score lead.
Man, I like that call to take your 3 there. You didn't want to give them the opportunity to, you go for it, you don't get it, and then only a touchdown wins the game.
So a 9-point game here with 1:48. We'll see what happens here. We see 194, so Kansas has, moved. Has more yards of offense. The help of Farron. Farron is not going to start this drive off well. He's going to get pulled down by Dylan Johnson. And they're not going to go fast here. That's kind of surprising.
We got to be in tempo there because that's going to take probably about 20 seconds off this clock. Yeah, and you got to be in hurry up if we want to still have a shot at winning this game.
Barron against 3. Picked off, and that is your ball game. Lee on the return, and he's just going to run it back to ice. Actually, no, he's going to go down at the 1. Smart call. Don't need to run up to score. Just get out of here with a nice, hard-fought win. Once again, Kevin Thorne takes a knee, and I don't know why the clock has done its thing.
I think
you got to put it on shoe clock, yeah, or for it to work. Thorne's going to take a knee, and there goes the clock. It expires, and Wisconsin picks up another win. They hang on against Kansas. They win it here 24-15. over the Jayhawks. As we're going to go down the field for post-game interview, starting with the winning coach, Steelers. Boy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, how are you feeling? I mean, your defense, they really clutched up when it was time to, and I feel like you got that running game going. And that's kind of what got you the win. You got the run game going, and your defense, they held the door when it mattered most. So, I mean, how would you say your team played today?
Say we did pretty damn good. I think we played exactly how Wisconsin's got to play, with that suffocating defense and that good run game. Kevin Thorne also made some nice plays. Nice to see that for my true freshman. But yeah, we didn't put him in any situations where he had to do anything too extra. Only had 11 for 17 and 174 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. He had 10 carries for 49 yards. Also, he did exactly what he had to do. We didn't put him in a rough spot. I mean, defense is ball. Honestly, I think I said this before, but I'm more of a defensive user. I feel like myself, so I can do more with little, even though I have a good defense. Main thing with them is just stopping the run. Though I feel like I got to stack the box to stop the run. And if we could force the teams in like second and long and third and long, this pass rush is so good we can get to them. So very proud of how the team played today.
Well said. What are you going to be looking for? I know. Let me actually check the schedule real fast. So I'm pretty sure conference play is starting up. What are you going to be looking for in conference play?
Team in green.
A team in green. Oh, better watch out. University of Oregon.
Yeah.
Johnson is preparing for this game.
Yeah, I would love to just beat him. But yeah,
right.
That's what I look forward to. I'm just look for constant wins. I think I can win out the rest of my games. I feel like before I got to Mayhem, I had to have 1 or 2 losses. I know I have Mayhem in a couple weeks, but I think I got some CPUs until I had Mayhem, so I think I could win those games, and I'll be 5-1 or something like that. I think when I play Mayhem, so that's gonna be a good game. Hopefully, need redemption from last year.
Well said. All right, well that's all the questions I got. Joker, do you have any questions?
I mean, obviously Greg McCaffrey, kind of took him out. What's kind of like are you going to use him for the AI games coming up, or what's kind of the idea there?
Usually I like to give him just the best. Personally, I like to give him the best stats I can, so like most realistic stats I can, I guess, for like a full season. So we'll look to him. We use him so much, he's our best player here for Wisconsin. The only way we get our offense moving. I think we just use him so much. He gets hurt a lot, so he's definitely made of glass a little bit. But I mean, when he's out there, he's really damn nice. But yes, I'll be looking to use him next week.
All right, well I think that's all the questions for Wisconsin. Now we're going to move to the other sideline for losing coach Kansas. KU, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Just want to say GG's to my opponent also. GG's.
Yep.
All right, so obviously this game didn't go your way. I mean, you almost came back. You fought to the very end, but in the end, you just came up a little bit short. How would you say what were the key crucial mistakes you made this game?
Yeah, I mean our defense really kept us in this game. I just made too many mistakes on the offensive side. I mean, you got to give Wisconsin's defense credit. I feel like he's got a really good defensive user, and he was sort of sniffing out everything I was wanting to get done. And yeah, it's just when you play in these games, especially on the road, you just can't make some of the mistakes I made on offense. And I felt like I moved the ball at times, but it doesn't matter if you're just constantly giving back to the other team, giving them good field position. So we got to sort of regroup. We sort of made a lot of those same mistakes last week. So we're 2-2 now, and we just got to refocus and try to get some positive momentum back on our side.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask the same question. What are you looking for in conference play? I mean, you play 4 ranked opponents in the Big 12, and I mean, you got USF and Kansas State in back-to-back weeks. That's not until like week 9 to 10, so you still got like 5 weeks. So what are you looking for in conference play?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to take care of business against the CPU. I've been known to give 1 or 2 away to the CPU every year, it seems like, and just got to come out with complete focus and not do anything stupid. I mean, those games against Kansas State and USF are going to be really tough, but I know we got Kansas State coming back here. We beat them the last time, you know, it was at Kansas, so you know, it's a long season, obviously. You know, these last two games are not how we want our season to be defined with all the turnovers that we had, so we just got to get back to, you know, just taking what's there and making smart decisions.
That's all I got. So, Joker, do you have any questions you would like to ask?
I mean, what's the confident level like? I feel like on the offensive end, I mean, the defense is there. I mean, I don't think it was there for the Kent or the LSU game, but I mean, the defense was there here. It's just kind of the quarterback decision making. So just kind of talk us through like that and see what improvements you can make on the field.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Farron's shown that, you know, he can make the plays at time. I felt like he did make a lot of big plays in this game, whether that was scrambling or finding somebody down the field. It was just the mistakes, man. You know, you just can't have those, even if you are moving the ball good at times. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take a look at the playbook, try to get him some easier completions to where he doesn't have to force it down the field all the time. And I think also another thing is I always just get in trouble in these games. Like whenever I lose, it feels like I just don't run the ball enough, and I feel like that was kind of the case again today. I just need to give the run game a little bit more opportunity to get going, and you know, that's definitely something we can look at going forward, because if we're running the ball, you know, it's going to make it easier for some of those, you know, for him to throw the ball and some of those receivers get open. So.
All right. Well, I think that is it, unless you have another question. But I guess not. So, we're gonna wrap this up. First off, I'd like to say thank you guys for tuning in to this live stream. To catch some more action on this channel. The NASCAR Cup race will be tomorrow. Don't know what time, I forgot, but it will be tomorrow. Again, Wisconsin improves to 3-1. They beat Kansas 24-15. They should climb up in the rankings significantly. They open up conference play next week at home versus Michigan State. Meanwhile, Kansas looking to rebound. They fall to 2-2. They'll open up their conference play next week on the road versus Arizona. With that being said, I am DeJuan McMurray alongside Always Joker, and we will see you guys next time. So tune in for the Cup race tomorrow. Till then, you're signing off.